Welcome to the Creative Lessons. Today's topic is quantity over quality. Before diving in, let's set a shared understanding first. When we refer to quantity, we are referring to the amount or number of a material. And when we refer to quality, we mean the degree of excellence of something. The saying most are used to is quality over quantity. For budding creators, however, a focus on quality can create a desire for perfection that stops them from completing a majority of their projects due to the time it takes to achieve perfection. Instead of being helpful advice, it proves to be a demoralizing goal that they can never truly reach, as quality is subjective and when associated with perfection can be unachievable. Let's start with a scenario that many may recognize. It's your first project and you want it to be perfect. You explore the tools and settle on something. Then you spend a couple of months to get it to a quality that you think really showcases your newfound skill set. Then the next month, you spend testing, as it can be hard for newer creators to get testers, and perhaps a week on publishing. Then you realize nobody is playing it, so you have to focus on marketing and networking for a few weeks. By the time you've gone through this entire process, you realize suddenly that you spent a third of the year on this. Now that you've completed it, you go to start your next project. You've got momentum, and things will go faster. You also realize you have to keep showing your skills as a creator and make a name for yourself. Then it dawns on you. Even if it takes half the time, it will still be a couple months before you have something more to show. That's a really long time. This first project has set your expectations that content creation is hard work. If you release something, say every 3 months, by the end of the year, you have a portfolio with 4 projects. Do you think that your first 4 projects will be a great showcase of your skill set? Don't you feel like you should have more for a year of work? Experienced creators know that your skill set grows over time. You learn tricks, you learn shortcuts, you build muscle memory, and so much more. Practice makes perfect. If you never finish your next project because you're demotivated by your expectations of time commitment or effort, you never get to practice publishing or marketing or networking or testing. So I propose this. Challenge yourself to release something that you can publish in a week. Do this 3 times. In less than a month, you'll have a portfolio with 3 items. It may not be your best work, but you're building muscle memory related to going through the entire life cycle of a product. Spend that last week of the month on marketing and networking. You'll see how much work is required to get your stuff out there. Now, project number 4 will be a little bit easier. Most creation tools have ways to update your work, so don't stress on quality right now. No project is ever truly dead. Every project you work on is a living entity, and you will want to return to make it even better because it's your baby. Whether you spend months on it or a week, experience tells us that you will always want to make your content better. So rather than skew your expectations with larger projects early on, perhaps take on the challenge. 1 month is only a third of the time for your amazingly awesome project that is the best thing you've ever created. What do you have to lose? This brings us to the end of the third creative lesson on quantity over quality. If you would like to leave comments, feedback, or suggestions on other topics, consider adding me on Twitter at RayBenefield. Perhaps consider stopping by a stream on Mixer at RayBenefield. Take care for now, folks.